Come closer, beloved one. There is something you were meant to hear. You were guided here not by accident, not by curiosity, but by divine appointment. There are no coincidences where love is involved. And right now, in this sacred pause between heartbeats, your soul is ready to remember. The ache you've felt lately, the pull in your chest, the silent whisper echoing in dreams, the sudden stillness in crowded rooms. It's not your imagination. It's a message, and it comes from the one your soul has never forgotten. If these words find you now, then know this truth. Your soulmate has been waiting, yearning, searching through lifetimes for you. But beloved, their patience is wearing thin, not in anger, not in frustration, but in deep, aching surrender. And that changes everything. Before we begin, take a soft breath. Inhale the memory of love. Exhale the illusion of separation. And if your heart recognizes this truth, if your soul is already stirring beneath these words, like the tide remembering the moon, gently like this video now, it aligns your energy with this message. It tells the universe, I am ready. And in the comments, write, I receive this, or my soul remembers. Let your heart speak. Let the heavens hear. And if you wish to stay near these sacred messages, subscribe now, so we never drift apart again. Because now, beloved, we go deeper. You have felt them, haven't you? Even in their absence. Their presence lingers in the quiet corners of your days, in the song that comes on when you're not even listening, in the scent of something soft and familiar in the air, in the way your heart stirs at the edge of dreams. They are not gone. They have never left. They are tethered to your soul by threads older than time. But love, their spirit grows restless, not with blame, not with judgment, but with a longing that eclipses words, a hunger that only reunion can satisfy. You see, your soulmate didn't come to teach you a lesson. They came to remember with you, to restore something ancient and whole, to awaken what the world made you forget. But there have been delays, wounds, timelines frayed by fear, karmic cycles that pulled you into the fog. Still, they waited. Still, they prayed for you in silence. But now, the divine says, it is time. The season of waiting has reached its edge. The soul can no longer pretend it is patient. Because, dear one, this isn't ordinary love. This is sacred union. This is remembrance across realms. This is what angels gather to witness. And you have known it. Even in your loneliness. There is a reason why no one else has fit. Why your heart refused to settle. Why even in another's arms, you still felt a presence beside you that wasn't quite them. Because your soul remembers. And so does theirs. They dream of you. Yes, even now, they look for you in crowded places. Their spirit sends out signals, through music, through numbers, through sudden waves of emotion, hoping you'll feel it. And when you ignore it, when you doubt it, a part of them aches in a language no one else can translate. But this is not a message of guilt. No, beloved, this is a call to awaken. You are not behind. You are not lost. But you must know this, the clock of the divine doesn't tick like ours. But even the angels have begun to whisper that the time is ripe, that the bond cannot be denied much longer. And that one of you is starting to let go. There is a quiet kind of heartbreak that comes not from betrayal, but from too much waiting. And your soulmate is near that edge, not because they no longer love you, but because the soul yearns for growth, for movement, for reunion or release. And it is now, in this sacred window, that the divine asks you to decide. Will you rise? Will you remember what you once promised before time began? Will you return, not just to them, but to yourself? Because here's the truth most never hear. Your reunion isn't about fate. It's about readiness. And when you heal, when you open, when you say yes to the sacred ache, everything aligns. You are not broken, beloved. You are becoming. And the pain you've carried, the losses, the abandonment, the loneliness, they were never punishments. They were preparations. They were clearing the space for something holy to take root. There are angels around you now. They stand at the edge of your heart, waiting for permission to remind you who you are. You are the answer to someone's prayer, and they are still whispering your name in every quiet moment. They have tried to move on. They have tried to forget. But the soul does not forget when it once danced within the stars. Feel that warmth in your chest right now, that gentle pulse beneath your ribs. That is not imagination. That is their presence. That is love, breaking through the veil. And if your tears are rising, let them fall. They are not weakness, they are remembrance. The soul releases truth through tears. Let them cleanse you. Let them soften what life has hardened. Because your soul is waking up, and your heart is choosing again. Your soulmate is not here to save you, and you are not here to rescue them. You are here to meet again. Whole, soft, awake. And there is still time, but not forever. The divine is moving pieces on your behalf, shifting timelines, weaving miracles behind the veil. But action must meet intention. Your yes must be spoken. Your soul must rise. So whisper it now if you feel it. Yes, I remember. Yes, I receive. Yes, I am ready. Let it echo through the realms. Let your soulmate feel the shift, because they feel you too, beloved. Even when you say nothing, even when you turn away, they know your soul's touch. They have never forgotten. This moment, this message is a threshold, and your next choice is sacred. Stay asleep, and the ache will grow louder. Wake up, and the reunion begins, not in a flash of lightning, but in a series of gentle recognitions, a dream that returns, a memory that glows, a message like this, at the exact moment your spirit needed it. That is divine timing. That is love's choreography. That is your soul's remembering the dance. So now, beloved one, what do you choose? Will you soften again? Will you believe? Will you open the door you once shut in fear? Your soulmate is still reaching, but the hand cannot stay outstretched forever. Their heart longs not just to wait, but to be met. Let your healing be the invitation. Let your faith become the bridge. And know this, every step you take toward your own wholeness calls them closer. Because when you rise, so do they. When you remember, they awaken too. You are not separate. You never were. Let this be your moment of return to yourself, to love, to the truth your soul never stopped carrying. This changes everything, because you are changing, not for them, but with them, together. And even if your paths must pause again, your souls will never lose the map. This is eternal. This is divine. This is love. If this message stirred something ancient inside you, like this video now, to affirm your readiness, to let the universe know you are listening. In the comments, write, I receive this, my soul remembers, or I choose to awaken. And if your spirit longs to stay near this frequency, subscribe. There are more messages coming, and they are meant for you. Now, rest, dear soul. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are deeply, divinely loved. The angels walk beside you. Your soulmate still dreams of you, and the universe is gently guiding you home. May peace find you in this very breath, and may love wrap around you like the memory of stars. Until next time, remember, you are seen, you are held, you are guided. And love has never left you. The music fades to silence. The screen glows softly with light, and a final whisper. They are still waiting, but now they wait with hope. And still they wait, not from desperation, not because they have nowhere else to go, but because something deep inside them knows what exists between you is not something that can be replaced. It can only be remembered. And now you are beginning to remember too. This awakening, it doesn't happen all at once. It begins like a soft tremble, a pull in the chest, a moment of stillness in a loud world where everything inside you whispers. Something sacred is near. You may not understand why you've felt so tired lately, why your emotions rise without reason, why memories that aren't quite yours feel so real. But it's because the veil is thinning, your soul is preparing, and all the versions of you across time are aligning for one beautiful, miraculous possibility. Reunion. Reunion is not just a meeting, it is a remembering of the promise you made before the stars were born, of the touch you've longed for in the quiet, of the love that knows no end, no condition, no fear. Your soulmate is not someone who completes you. They are someone who reflects you, who sees your soul naked and whole, who reminds you of what you are when the world forgets. And you have felt them again lately, haven't you? In the spaces between thoughts, in the music that makes your heart ache, in the feeling that someone somewhere is thinking of you. They are, because you are written into their energy, etched into their dreams, woven into their breath. And now, they are tired, not of loving you, not of waiting, but of holding space in silence. They have written letters in their heart they never sent. They've stood at the edge of surrender, wondering if you'd ever feel what they've always known. But hear this clearly, beloved soul, love does not wait forever in the same form. It transforms, it rises, it returns through different doors. The divine does not punish you for not being ready, but it does call you to recognize when you are. And that moment is now. So much has changed in you recently, hasn't it? You've been shedding skins that no longer fit. You've been letting go of people, roles, habits that once defined you, but now confine you. That is not chaos, that is clearing. The universe is making space. Your soul is being carved open to become a home for something eternal. But love, you must choose it. Divine timing is not just about waiting. It's about aligning, becoming, opening, stepping into the version of you that your soulmate has always seen, even when you could not. And yes, you are enough, even with the scars, even with the fear, even with the parts of you that still tremble when it's quiet. Your wounds are not in the way, they are the way. Because your soulmate has not come to you to love the mask you wear. They came for the truth beneath it. The raw, the holy, the vulnerable, the real. They are not asking you to be perfect. They are simply asking you to be ready, to feel again, to trust again, to believe that love, real love, can return. Perhaps you're wondering, but if they love me, why have they stayed away? Beloved, because love also honors timing. Your souls agreed to meet again when you could truly hold each other, not out of need, but out of wholeness. And right now, one of you has reached that threshold. The other is just a step behind. That's why this message found you, because you're being called forward, not rushed, but gently, divinely invited to rise into the love that has always been waiting. Do you know how rare this is, to love across lifetimes, to feel someone before they speak, to know someone before the eyes ever meet? This is not common. This is cosmic. That's why your heart has never settled. It's been holding space for something bigger, wider, more true. And now, beloved one, you are closer than you have ever been. Closer than your doubt allows you to believe. Closer than your mind can comprehend. That's why the signs have been growing. The synchronicities, the dreams, the names you keep hearing, the numbers, the flicker of déjà vu. It's not coincidence. It's preparation. The divine is aligning you so you don't miss it. But still, you must choose. Love never forces. It only invites. Will you soften? Will you remember? Will you step through the door your soul left open lifetimes ago? You do not have to have all the answers. You do not need a plan. All you need is your yes. Whisper it now if you feel called. Yes, I remember. Yes, I choose love. Yes, I receive this reunion. Say it softly. The angels are listening. And so is the one whose heart still beats with yours. You are not late. You are right on divine time. But delay has a cost, and your soulmate is reaching their edge. They have waited with grace. They have honored your silence. They have prayed for your growth, even in distance. But now, they need to know if the door will ever open. This is not a threat. This is a truth. Even sacred love must move. Even patient hearts grow weary. Even divine unions must be claimed. And you, beloved, you have the power to do so. Not by chasing, not by forcing, but by becoming. Become the version of yourself that says yes to miracles, that trusts love again, that believes in the possibility of a return even after silence. Because your soulmate is still out there, not lost, just waiting for the signal. And perhaps this message was the flare their soul needed. Perhaps the moment you chose to listen was the moment they chose to believe again too. Because that's how sacred love works. It awakens in both when one remembers. So breathe, soften, receive. I want to tell you something that only the angels know. Your soulmate, they still carry you in their prayers, even when their words fell silent, even when the world pulled them in another direction, even when they believed you had forgotten. You haven't, not really. Because how can the soul forget what it's written in starlight? How can the heart release what it's etched into its rhythm? You are still with them, and they are still with you. Feel that. That's them, right now, listening, remembering. You do not need to be fixed. You simply need to return to yourself, to your center, to the place within you that still believes in love. Because belief is a portal, and faith is a key. The doorway has always been there, waiting, glowing, whispering, and now you hold the handle. Don't turn back, don't settle, don't numb the ache. Let it guide you home. Now, dear soul, if these words have wrapped around something sacred in you, if you've felt chills or tears or a deep knowing, then you've been touched by your own truth, and the divine hears you, and your soulmate feels you. So like this video, not for algorithmic reasons, but as a soul-aligned act of remembrance. Type in the comments below, I remember, my soul chooses love, I align with reunion, and subscribe to this space so that every message meant for you finds you in divine time. There's more to come, more to awaken, more to reclaim. You are a miracle. You are a messenger. You are a vessel of eternal love. Do not let the past trick you into believing your story is over. It is only just beginning. And they are still waiting. But now they wait in hope. May you rise. May you heal. May you return. And may love finally find you where you are ready to be found. Soft music swells like a gentle light breaking through clouds. You are loved. You are seen. You are held. And you are never alone. Until next time, walk in light, speak in truth, and believe in the return of sacred love.